Today we're going to do a tire change on a 2007 Electra Glide. We're going to tear the bags off, axle bolt, take it apart, show you the easy way without having to tear all the supports from the bags off, all that stuff. Should work out pretty good. Let's get started. If you guys don't have a big fancy jack, this one will do the trick. I like to slide it under the bike first, line up the frame, jack it up, and use the safety device on the jack. Makes it go pretty smooth. I'm going to ratchet strap the bike down to the jack to make sure it doesn't come off, but generally it works pretty good. I'm going to block up, the front tire, back tire, try to keep it more stable. Yeah, works pretty good. While removing the rear axle bolt, I'm going to use a jack to support the back tire and the swing arm so that it doesn't have the additional weight on it whenever I try to pull the axle bolt out. It's also a good trick. You take the shock lower bolt out, and then you can let the swing arm move freely. You take them out on both sides, and it'll help you. You line up the axle bolt to come out between the exhaust or between the bars here. I think I brought it out here before, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to raise the jack up to get a straight shot at the axle bolt. Right through there. Looks like it'll fit good. Get that thing loose. And remove this clip from the end of the axle bolt here. Clip. Belt tension off here. All the spacers are going to come falling out when I get this out. Should line up with this gap in between the chrome bar and the black bar. See if we can get it out there. Off of here. Let me show you this side. Over here, you're not gonna have the clearance with that caliper on. So right down in here, there's a groove. You gotta slide the caliper out of that groove in order to get it off. Give me a second, we'll get that off there. Let me go ahead, I'll take this off, take the rear sprocket off, I'll take the rotor off. I don't want anything getting damaged while I'm prying on the rim, since I don't have a tire stand. She's pretty worn, she's pretty worn. Got the rear sprocket off. Not too bad. I'm gonna blow those holes out, get the Loctite out before we put it back together. There's the rotor. It's a good idea to keep as much grease off of this as you can. You end up with the brake pad slipping and acting funny. We got Jasper. We got Jasper helping us. We got Jasper helping us. What are you doing, brother? Get the air out of this thing. It's gonna get noisy. Get the bead broke after this. Fight begin. All right, guys, this here's the fun part. I got a microfiber with some Dawn dish soap on it. Kind of help lube up the tire, get it off the rim. These things are pretty heavy duty. I think they're rated to like 900 pounds or something. So I'm gonna just work it off with the spoons. Try to get her off here. Made it look easy. So you want to make sure that the tread pattern on these Dunlops is opposing on the Harley anyways. Otherwise you'll get some wobble. The bike will tend to wobble on you whenever you're going, slowing down. So my front tire is in the proper orientation with the V's going forward. So in the back tire, we're gonna put the V's going backwards. And I'm gonna put the valve stem on the high side of the bike, so whenever it's on a kickstand, I can check the air pressure easy. So let's slap this baby on here. Yeah, baby. Not too bad. A couple little scuffs. You can use the rim guards. I'll just sand them out. Let's get some air in it. We'll get I'll get the rotor back on. I'll get the sprocket back on, and we'll get it balanced. Let's use some outside weights and call it good. So I got the drive sprocket on. I put it on the proper side for the left side. I got the tread pattern going the way I want. to match, opposite of the front or whatever. So I'm gonna put some Loctite on these bolts and then run them down with the impact, and then I'll torque them. We're going to put the rear rotor back on, and it's 40 foot-pounds. New tire on, sprockets back on and torque. Rotor disc is back on and torqued. I got it balanced on the old school balancing machine, and we're ready to put it back on. Let's get to work. Push this caliper back in with the spacer. Put some fresh anti-seize on it. Hopefully we can get it in here with no issues. That'd be cool. First try. Come on. Ta-da! Get this thing lined up. Pass the flat. Drive her home. There. Get this one on. Here. You can match the other one. Nut down. Right now I'm just kind of temp installing the shock mount to hold the swing arm so that we can tension the belt. And we'll do an alignment too. We'll check that, make sure it's close. get it tight. A lot of slack right there, it's a lot. Bring this around. More in that range feels pretty good. Keep it from moving. And do a quick alignment check. So I've got this tool that I made. Check both sides. It's a metal rod sharpened to a point. You can't see that. There you go. Sharpened to a point. And then down here, took a bolt and ground it to a cone shape. So that cone shape right there will fit in the end of the axle bolt. And this nut here, you can set the length between the point and this point, and with them both being conical, it should center within the swing arm bolt in the front and the axle bolt in the back, and we can check the length adjustment. Down in this hole, line it up with this hole right here in the swing arm bolt in the front. It's pretty well spot on right there. That's where it was the last time I checked it. So that's this side. We can verify the other side is close. Pop that cover on the other side. Since I have the Truel duals on here, it's a little bit more of a pain than a factory exhaust would be. Fish it in. But same thing, that forward swing arm bolt right there in the back. And it looks pretty dang good. They both fit. Centered in the front and centered in the back. So we should be in alignment. Our belt still feels good. All right. Give it a spin. Check. Yeah, it feels pretty good. All right. We'll take that shock bolt out now and torque it to 90 foot-pounds. Well, we made it through the tire change. We got 40 PSI in it. She's ready to run. My old lady and I were thinking about driving from just about Daytona area up to Savannah here soon and take a little weekend trip. She'll have a fresh tire on her for the trip. Ride easy.